Hey, Mark the Meerkat Suffering here at FreeOnlineTradingEducation.com, where I am a analyst, host of the GrokStar Trading Room, and perhaps your future mentor. Hey, let's look at a trade that we had this morning in the GrokStar Room. It was on OVAS, and here's what happened. At this moment, someone from our room called this one out. It was not one, it was on our initial watch list here. It was at opening, and it ran up 10%. They said, hey, look at this one. And we did. And by the time, and then we looked at it, and then boom, it broke out from this high base. So we missed that entry. So we're looking for another possible entry. And then it continued, and then it started to pull back here. And it's beginning to form what we call a bull pullback. If you want to know more about what a bull pullback is, you can go to our site, FreeOnlineTradingEducation.com, and you go to Chart School right there. Two ways to get there. You can either hit right on Chart School, or we can go to a Trading Patterns, and we're looking at a pullback. So we look here, bull pullback, and it takes us right to the page. So here's a picture of it where it ran up, and now it's pulling back to a line of support. And if it starts to roll back up, that's very bullish, and we want to get in. And so, by the way, on this page, there's a picture of it, written description of it, and you can actually print it off and study it. And then look here down below, we actually show you some examples of it on live real charts. Okay, so let's take a look here now at this one here, and it run up here and it's pulling back on a lower volume now. So I set a trade right here, ready to go long, and what happened? It stalled a little bit. It's still in this bull pullback situation, but here I'm going to stretch this out a little bit now so we can emphasize the pattern. And here it is. It runs up here and gets me in right here. I'm now long at $54.52. Now this line right here, at the time of this recording here, at 1:45 Eastern Time, this is the current price of it, but at the time that's what it was. And so it's starting to roll up here. I'm setting my stop here just under the even $54 amount as it pulls down there, and so I put my stop in place just below 54. It's a little less than 1%, and it went up here, and now it's starting to pull back. Now it was increasing volume, and we like to see that. But now it's pulling back, and it also has in high volume, and bam, stopped me out. It broke below that $52, stopped me out at $53.97 for minus 0.8% in 3 minutes. So even though this is a beautiful pattern, and even the volume was all set in the right area, it broke out, but odds were in our favor, but this time it just didn't turn out. It's somebody else's money. And what happened after that is it just kind of sat there and didn't do much, and then we took another trade on it a little bit later here as it started to roll up. This is Mark the Meerkat Suffering. Hey, just remember, it's better to be out of a trade wishing you were in than being in a trade wishing you were out. Trade well.